Hanma family is a family of strong gigachads whose only pleasure is getting in a fight. This scary family is introduced by Baki Hanma, the protagonist of the show and the youngest giga-male. Jack Hanma, older Baki's brother from another mother who has less Hanma in him than others. Yujiro Hanma, an idiotic father of two poor kids who can't be called their father even because he does not raise them much. He raised Baki for a bit, but he didn't even know about Jack. And of course, Yujiro's father, Yuichiro Hanma, he is a dead man already, but in Baki world being a dead man does not make you gone forever, and you easily can appear in front of your son and grandson in spirit form and talk about fishing. And Yujiro's mother, a creepy old woman who lost her mind after giving birth to such a monster. The main thing that makes the Hanma family is that every son hates his father. Like Baki, Jack hates his father, Yujiro hates his own. And the main plot of the Baki series is spun around Baki's huge desire to become stronger than his father, and also Jack is jumping around from time to time barking at Yujiro trying to take his revenge with no actual result. Baki's story started with Yujiro, who for some reason appeared at a big and expensive banquet for some rich people in the mafia. Yujiro is famous for his skill to appear at places he was not invited to. Anyway, he met a beautiful girl who was there with her husband, a leader of the mafia family. The girl is Emi Akezawa. In the beginning she was a prostitute, but now, as sometimes happens with girls with Emi's profession that know their job very well, she's a wife of a rich guy. At the first glance she looked calm and a shy girl, but after seeing a fight that was a part of the show, Yujiro appeared and took her attention. Surely a strong, dangerous bad boy looks better than some old rich moron with plucked eyebrows, and Emi falls for Yujiro. Who knows what Yujiro feels, but later he came to their house, killed Eyebrows Man, and confessed to her that he wants her to be the mother of his child. Surely such a pickup line works, and Emi fell in love with the monster. Oh, and after her husband's death by Yujiro, she took over the family as the new family head and as a result became a really rich woman. Soon after that, Baki was born. At first, Emi appeared to be a rather supportive type of mother trying to help her son become the strong person he wanted to be. However, it was revealed that the only reason she was supporting Baki was so that he could become strong enough to impress Yujiro, the only person she showed any love towards and the only person who mattered to her. Over time, her love becomes an obsession and she never acts lovingly toward her son. At the age of 13, Baki, for some reason, decided that he was finally ready to defeat the strongest creature on Earth and call his father for a fight. Emi, as she cared only about Yujiro's huge pee-pee inside her cave, supported her loved idiot ogre, but not her kid. But when the fight started and Baki was obviously destroyed, eating his father's feast with no ketchup, she suddenly remembered that she was the mother and protected Baki, and with a sense of accomplishment died in a bear hug from her man. That's how the story of Baki's mother ended. Luckily, Baki's 13-year-old titanium face endured Yujiro's punches that could stop an earthquake, and he was completely fine in the next morning. But I have a theory that Baki died that night, and all other stuff that happened to Baki later is his dying imagination. A tournament where 140-year-old man fights like a tiger, a big pickle from the prehistoric era, and a strong reincarnated samurai who died a long time ago. Sounds like a dream, and it will be a hell unexpected plot twist. Anyway, Hanma family. Baki's half-brother Jack was also born in a pretty unusual for a normal family way. Yujiro met Jack's mother during the Vietnam War. As he was an undefeated maniac who armies could not kill, the big brains of the US Army decided to send a woman to kill him. She acted as if she was attracted to Yujiro's fighting skills and traveled with him during the Vietnam War, but unexpectedly the ogre discovered that Diane was trying to outsmart him and do some things to her that adults do at night, leaving her alive for some reason. That's how Jack was born. God knows how was his childhood, but he grew up with a strong desire to suppress his father. But sadly for him, he had a weak body and luckily for him a strong will. His overtraining would be suicidal if not for a mad scientist steroid cocktails being a part of his regime. Received a concentrated formula of steroids to match his overtraining and gained immense power in the process, though in the process Jack had become addicted to the drugs. But suddenly it wasn't enough to defeat his father, and later Jack had surgery to lengthen his bones, where multiple of his bones were broken and he had his limb lengthened in 8 places. Now he's free from drugs, training and improving his body with different surgeries, transforming into a giant as a result, but still he is far behind true Hanma blood power. Hanma brothers also have a grandfather and grandmother. Yujiro's father, Yuichiro Hanma, is as strong or even stronger than Yujiro himself, but not as toxic. He, as his son, known for defeating armies with his bare hands and was incredibly strong. Also, it is noted from Tokugawa that he is the complete opposite of Yujiro, implying that he is a lot kinder than him. He's so kind that even after his death, he somehow appeared during Yujiro's and Baki's fight and cheered for his grandson. But for some reason Yujiro does not like his father, who knows why. Yujiro's mother was a beautiful woman with long black hair. When she gave birth to Yujiro in 1960, she was immediately taken by fear, somehow managing to understand the will of the newborn son and immediately feeling his threatening aura. Yujiro immediately developed his own awareness. The time that she spent with her son shocked her emotionally to the point of no longer wanting children after that. When Yujiro began to go on his own, the mother abandoned the place where she lived and decided to go to a temple in the mountains to become a monk for the rest of her life, and is probably unaware of the existence of Jack and Baki. Later she became the head of the temple and transformed into a creepy, bold, smiling old woman. That's how the Hanma family looks at that moment. Maybe later will be introduced more Yujiro's kids, as he was a sex machine and do a favor to a lot of women around the world.
I fathered children just like you all over the world.
But maybe it will be later in the plot, when all of the cavemen, resurrected samurai, sumo wrestlers and strong strangers in the Baki world will end, and the plot will be needed a new punching bag to keep the main characters in shape. But it is a whole another story. Hanma family, guys. Leave your comments down below who is your favorite Hanma. Leave a like and share this video if it was interesting, to subscribe for more Baki and not only Baki content. Like for real, guys, leave a like and comments please. Not the best time right now on my channel. My 37k subscribers does not want to even click on my videos for some reason. But I know no one cares about me crying about my views, so just leave a like, subscribe, and I see you soon in the next video. Bye.